Welcome back to Warzone Morloc. Alpha Legion with Black Legion versus Raven Guard and Tempestus Scions in this 2,000 point battle report. Maelstrom of War mission Strategic Gamble.
Lord, there is something happening. I feel the warp in this city. Something terrible is happening. It claws at my soul.
The great enemy comes. Tempestus Prime, bring your mental coordinates and stand by. Brother Kopak, I trust you will hold the line today. Aye, Captain. Nothing shall walk past my brothers and I. We will hold.
Brothers, they are coming!
We are already here. I am Alpharius. 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 I am Alpharius.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to Warzone Morloc. It's 2,000 points, Alpha Legion with a little bit of Black Legion mixed in, against 2,000 points of Raven Guard with Tempestus Scions with, once again, Handsome Patrick.
Thanks, man. That's a really nice thing to say.
It is, isn't it?
Rick!
We are playing Maelstrom of War mission.
Yeah, we haven't done Maelstrom of War in a while, have we? So
We have not.
Strategic Gamble today. You draw 3 objectives, and if you don't like 2 of them, you can trade them in for 1 more objective card, which is then worth double. So that's quite interesting.
Oh, we do like a gamble.
Yeah, if you get a rubbish hand, you can just have a little shuffle. Still got Slay the Warlord, First Strike, and Line Breaker, and it's got the new deployment rules where you roll off one side, deploys completely, and then goes first from Chapter 2018.
Sounds tasty. Are you going to ask me about my hoodie?
Oh, I didn't even notice. That's awesome.
Oh, it's my Floor Hammer hoodie top. It's from the podcast Floor Hammer for a light take on the Grim Dark with Dave and Rich.
I'm going to have to get me one, aren't I?
Yes.
Where do I get them from?
You get them from their website. It's a wonderful podcast also.
Very good.
Here we go.
Here is my 2003 points of Imperial Special Forces, which is Raven Guard and Scions. To start with, I've got a battalion detachment of Raven Guard with the captain here, Primaris captain with Power Fist and Plasma Pistol. He's going to be upgraded to a Chapter Master as well, so I get full rerolls. That costs me 2 command points. Next to him is the Lieutenant. He's got a Power Sword and Pistol. Making up the troops choices, I've got 1 unit of 10 Intercessors, which I'm going to make veterans, so spending a command point to make this a Vigilist detachment, and then another command point to make them veteran intercessors. Then I've got a 5-man unit of infiltrators, and then finishing it off, another 5-man unit of intercessors. Also, as part of the battalion, I have got 3 centurions. They're armed with the hurricane bolters in the chest and the heavy bolters on the fists. As well, in the Raven Guard, I've got a Vanguard detachment, which has a regular Primaris Librarian who knows Null Zone and Might of Heroes. And then I've got my trio of Redemptor Dreadnoughts, which is my favourite units to bring. 1 with the Macro Plasma and 2 with the Gatlings this time. They both got the Underslung Gatlings as well. Moving on to the Scions. Now I've got another battalion here. I have got the Tempestus Prime with the Bolt Pistol. He's got a relic which is impossible to pronounce. I'm going to try. The Tactical Auto Reliquary of Tiberius.
Nailed it.
I did. I'm very surprised by that. And that means on a 2+, he gets to issue a second order. Making up the troop choices, I have 3 10-man units of Scions. The first squad at the front has 3 plasma guns, Voxcaster, 5 hotshot las, and a Tempestor with a chainsword, and a las pistol. The next row is exactly the same, only the Tempesta at the end has a plasma pistol. And on the last row, I've got 2 melter guns, 1 plasma, no voxcaster, 6 hot shot las guns, and a chainsword and las pistol. Then I've got 1 flyer as part of that detachment, which is the Valkyrie. He's got the las cannon and hellstrike missiles. Finishing it off, I spent another command point to bring an assassin, which you can't leave home without at the moment, but he fits in nicely with the look and feel of this force. That's the Vindicare for another command point. So I started with 5 command points for the 1st Battalion for Raven Guard, another command point for the Vanguard, bring me up to 6, another 5 for the Guard, bring me up to 11, the 3 you get to start with, bring me up to 14, minus 2 for the Chapter Master, down to 12, minus another 1 for the Vindicare, down to 11, and then minus another 2 to make these Veteran Intercessors down to 9 command points for the start of the game.
Saucy. This is my 2003, I think, points worth of Alpha Legion and Black Legion Chaos Space Marines. It's my first time using Chaos in any flavour, and I've got these models, so I'm trying to try things out. It's experimental, so go easy on me, please. Starting with a battalion of Alpha Legion, we have 3x5 Chaos Space Marines, standard armament of bolt guns with the Aspiring Champion with bolt pistol and chain sword, a Cheap Lord and an Exalted Champion as the HQs there with standard armaments. Into the Spearhead Detachment, which is a Devastation Battery, which I've paid 1 command point for. I have, starting off with a Dark Apostle with the Disciples for casting prayers. He knows the prayer Illusory Supplication, which I'll struggle to say throughout the game, giving units a 5+ invulnerable save within 6 inches of him, or sorry, models within 6 inches of him. Headed up by another Lord with bolt pistol, chainsword, and a sorcerer who has prescience and infernal gaze. And the units themselves, 2 lots of havocs with las cannons, 1 lot, and the other lot with 2 chain cannons, 2 auto cannons, and at the back 3 obliterators. And finally, the Black Legion detachment to represent Alpharius on the board. I'm using Abaddon, monster, and then 3 squads of Chaos Space Marine Terminators, each armed the same with 3 power fists, 2 chain axes, all with combi bolters. Ignore the swords because they don't give you enough chain axes in the box, which I'm livid about. So yeah, they're chain axes. That gives me a total of 12 command points. I've spent 1 for the Devastation Battery, so I'll be starting the game with 11 command points. All models are marked with the mark of Slanesh for that Endless Cacophony goodness. Okay, deployment. First of all, let's look where the objective markers are. Number 1 is there. Where's number 2, Pat?
Number 2 is just here.
Number 2 is in there. Number 3 is on my side. It's behind the trench there. Number 4.
Number 4 is up in here.
Which is deep in the building. Number
Probably
5.
should have put some Marines near that, but don't worry about that.
Number 5 is out in the wilderness. Out here on this right flank. And number 6
is here.
It's slap bang in the middle. Okay, so the Alpha Legion deployed first. So initially my last cannon Havocs were up in here. As I've deployed my whole army first, I was worried about what I'd be able to see, so they were staying up there. Dark Apostle with his acolytes is there, Lord and Sorcerer. Into the middle you've got 3 5-man Chaos Space Marine squads with the Lord and the Exalted Champion. Obliterators are there. The other Havoc squad is there, and the Black Legion detachment is fully in reserve. I did use the forward operatives to give these a shift on over here because the only target I'm likely to see turn 1 is the flyer over in the corner. So I've moved, hopefully if I do get turn 1 and don't get seized on, I might be able to get a shot off and blow something up. But Patrick's counter deployed his whole army over here. Pat, if you want to go through that.
Starting with the Scions, I've got the Valkyrie over here. That's got the Melter squad in there and the Psyker.
Mm-hmm.
Then over here, I've got the Assassin with the Infiltrators and the 5-man group of Intercessors underneath.
Yeah.
Moving over, I've got my Chapter Master and my Lieutenant, my Librarian, 3 Redemptors, 3 Centurions. I did have my 10-man Vet squad of Intercessors in here, but I also used a stratagem for Raven Guard to move them up 9. So
Who are now there?
the sneaky business has begun. I'm more sneaky than you.
We'll see about that.
Who's the sneakiest?
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
So, do you want to grab a dice and we'll see if you can seize the initiative?
You're giving me a dodgy dice.
Yeah, it's a loaded one. Dave's dice.
I will try and seize. I've deployed to try and negate its problems, but I'm
Here
going
we
to try
go.
and get some shots in.
Is my day going to be over already?
It's a 6.
No way! Oh,
Sorry, pal.
oh dear.
Oh dear.
Alright, Raven Guard turn 1. So first things first, Patrick's drawn his tactical objective cards. What have we got, Pat?
Emperor's Retribution, which means you have to take over an objective off your opponent. So, I mean, Bill swarmed 2 objectives in his deployment zone. Even if I managed to get the Scions over there without them getting shot, I'd then have to have more numbers on that, so that's rubbish.
Yeah.
1's also in his deployment zone.
Yeah.
Well, I could go and try and take 1, but it'd be very, very difficult. So, Master Warp, though, I like, so I think I'm going to trade these 2 in. Do the strategic gamble, and this will be worth double. Psychological warfare.
What does that do? Is that a morale breaking
It's
one?
a morale one.
Yeah.
I think you've got reroll. Oh no, you don't.
Not for this turn
You
because
don't have any massive units that can.
nothing that's
fail
likely
on morale.
to break from morale.
But
But
you'll probably spend the 2 command points to. Yeah. Oh well. It was worth a gamble anyway because
Worth a
these
go.
2 are rubbish. So
okay, so on with the movement phase.
I've decided just to go full on. I think when I have some this game.
It's gone Gary Big Bananas.
They got a lot of rivalry, these 2 legions.
Yes.
Yep, so I have started, I moved the Valkyrie over here, stayed in supersonic because I couldn't get the range if it dropped into hover mode, which meant they had to do the dangerous disembarkation rule for the Scion squad. I rolled, I forgot a guy, didn't we? I rolled, let's get him back here. I rolled for each model in the unit and ended up losing 2 Scions, so I got rid of 2 of the hotshot las guns.
So they died in glorious. Got their feet caught in the ropes, landed and broke their necks.
Get pushed out the back of the
No, not yet.
Valkyrie.
Ah! I'm not ready.
I wish I was a space marine.
Yeah.
And then the Psyker came out, he was alright.
Yeah. On a psychic pillow.
The veteran incest squad that used the Raven Guard tactic moved out from behind cover over to here. They're in rapid fire range of the Havocs now.
Oh, good. I'm glad they moved them.
I advanced the 3 characters up. They got in to make sure they get the rerolls onto there.
Yeah.
The Centurions moved up behind them, and so did the Redemptors. A bit annoyed about the Alpha Legion trait because it means they're all -1 to hit for moving heavies, and then another -1 to hit because of the Alpha Legion trait. Over here, Assassins stayed still, Infiltrators have stayed still, and the Intercessors have moved back a little bit, just in case they need to move over and get Objective 4 at any point in the game.
Cool.
I've still got 2 units in reserve, which is my Scions and my Tempestus Prime over there,
Okay.
so they'll come in turn 2.
So that's all your movement done.
Yep.
Right, time for a stratagem. I am playing the Punishing Volley stratagem for 1 command point. I've chosen one, at the end of my opponent's movement phase, I've picked 1 Devastation Battery unit, being the last cannons, to fire as if it's my own shooting phase. So they're going to be targeting the Valkyrie, as it's the only thing that I believe is mobile enough to play the tactical objective style game and might give me a touch of advantage. So I'm going to roll to hit. I have a Lord nearby, so we're looking at 3s to hit.
Oh, 4's because it's supersonic.
Okay.
Rerolling the 1s.
Oh, of course, yes. Thank you, Patrick. That's still a miss, but still
2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 9.
Toughness 7, so 3s to wound.
That's 2 solid wounds.
-3 AP. That gives me a 6 up save.
Uh-oh.
Nope, 2 fails, so 2d6 damage.
What's it going to be?
This is my turn, Bill.
Come on.
What the
So,
hell?
6 damage. I might do a... have I used the command? Oh, I've used the command point in this phase, haven't I?
No, not command reroll.
I can use a reroll because I
Yeah.
really want to... How many wounds has it got?
14. Do some serious. You can bracket it if you need to. If you want
I
to.
think I've got to do it. So I'm going to reroll that 1.
Drops you down to 8.
Oh no!
That's always the way.
Stupid! Okay, well, still. 6 damage.
Wounds, drops him down to 8. I got Night Shroud off on the flyer, so that's another -1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's already taken some punishment, so I'd like to keep it alive. Then he cast Might of Heroes on this Redemptor Dreadnought, which went off. And then Smite, closest unit, which was visible, was the Havocs, and he managed to just kill the 1 in the end.
He has been smitten, and he is brown bread over there.
First casualty of the day.
Yes.
We salute you. I'm going to shoot the plasma pistol, the melter guns, and the plasma gun into the obliterators.
Yes. Oh, look at the colour shift paint's working. So if
That's
it
pretty
captures
cool.
it, it goes from green to purple.
And
To green. To purple. Carry on.
That's really good.
Thanks, I did it myself.
Mine's all grey. And I'll shoot the hot shot las at them as well, why not?
Okay.
So, I'll start with the 2 melter guns.
Yeah, let's see it.
They hit on 3s, no rerolls. 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. That's a wound. It's -4, so you get a 6 up save.
I get 5 plus invuln.
5 plus invuln. There you go.
No, I do not. I struggle. Let's roll for the damage. So this boy is gone. See you later.
I'm going to overcharge, but he's not rerolling one. So
The plasma gun.
he's going to do very well here. 3s.
Please kill yourself. Hey! Yes!
What?
It's small victories, isn't it? I can go home happy. Also, Patrick's can kill itself.
So we got the Tempestus here. He's got a plasma pistol, which is going to overcharge.
Yeah, do it. A man would.
No re-rolling. Hits on 3s.
Oh,
Nice hit. Wounds on a 3.
Who are you targeting, sorry?
Obliterators still.
Okay, yeah.
No wounds there.
Because this guy rolled a 6, he gets an extra attack.
Yeah, so we forgot the whole of the last time we played the Scions that
Yes.
their trait is that on 6s they get to generate another attack. So he's got another chance to kill himself here.
Good.
3s,
Make it count.
1s kill himself.
Make it count.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a shame.
Can he wound on a 3+? He
Oh,
wounds.
he does.
Invuln or 2 damage. Invuln.
Ping off my mutant back.
Okay, so 4 shots from the las guns, hitting on 3s. This against the obliterators as
Yeah.
well. They're not quite in rapid fire range. They need to be
No.
within 9. So luckily they don't kill themselves.
They gave it a good go though.
And wounding on 5s and 6s with these. 1 wound, -2 AP, so they get 4 on that. 1 takes a wound down to 3.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so we've got the Centurions firing next. Heavy bolters going into the obliterators, and the Hurricane bolters going into the las cannon havocs.
Can they see him? Hang on, let me touch the zoom button.
Oh yeah. This guy definitely can.
Yeah, 1 can.
I reckon this guy can see the end, but this guy definitely can't actually.
Alright, we'll call it 2. Maybe it's your beard that's sort of tilting your head.
Okay, so he'll shoot his heavy bolters into the havocs as well then. So
Okay.
we've got 12 into the obliterators, and we've got 6 into the havocs. So I'll do the obliterators first. So hitting on 4s, and re-rolling 1s and 2s because of Alpha Legion trait.
Yeah.
And I get re-rolls because of Chapter Master behind. It's 9 hits. Wounding on 4s here because it's Strength 5 against Toughness 5 with the obliterators, new rolls. Re-rolling 1s because of the Lieutenant. Oh, sorry, Bill.
That's a very good roll. You make me sick.
Okay, so the only good thing is that you get a 3+ save because
Oh, that's great.
because you've got a 2+ armor save now.
Alright. Yeah?
Yeah.
You think that's good? You think you've seen good dice rolling? Watch this.
It was pretty good.
Actually, that's not too bad. I think
Only
I've lost
2 wounds.
I've lost the guy. Oh no, he's down to 1 wound.
1
isn't he?
wound left
Yeah.
on him. Heavy bolter shots into the las cannon havocs.
At these guys down here.
Hitting on 4s again, re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Oh man.
That'll do it.
Chinese loaded dice, strike again.
Havoc's got the increased toughness as well.
They've got toughness 5 now.
Yeah, so again,
and the Alpha Legion
this
trait.
is 4s, re-rolling 1s. Not so good.
You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing,
2 wounds
fool.
so far, and re-roll this one because the lieutenant. 3 wounds at -1 gives a 4-up save.
Alright!
My goodness! Satan.
Satan!
66.
Satan!
Hurricane bolters in their chest, they move so they don't get to...
This is from the Dreadnoughts? Or the,
sorry.
this is from the Centurions.
Yeah, I haven't counted up enough. They get the bolter discipline along with Terminators and...
Say what?
And bikers now, don't they?
Oh,
and dreadnoughts.
I think I better order some new dice because you haven't got hands big enough to handle this many dice.
Yeah, that really helps.
Good these hands.
Okay, so
Rick from The Walking Dead's about to roll a devastating barrage.
I don't think he can.
Ever.
I'm just going to do those later.
Yeah, tell you what, let's roll.
4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on top of another one. So those all hit, and that's another miss. And then rerolls. And then wounding on 5s and 6s. It's only strength 4.
Still a lot, Pat. I'm not going to lie.
It's not too bad, is it? Well, that looks like about half. Not average at all.
God.
No AP, so just 3 up saves it.
1, 2, 3.
3 dead. 3 dead.
Oh, God. Well, I will take those 3. One lonely Havoc. What can he do?
Redemptor here is going to shoot his heavy Gatling cannon at the Obliterators, and then the Underslung and the Storm Bolters into the last Havoc. So, unfortunately, he is moved for the heavy weapon, so -1 to hit for that, bringing it up to a 4, and then
Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion making it up to a 5. So, I can re-roll 1s and 2s, but not 3s and 4s. So 12 shots with the Gatling. Re-rolling 1s, 2s, so 3s become misses. 4s miss, so 7 hits. Strength 5, so 4s re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
That toughness on the Obliterator
Yeah,
is so good.
It does
now.
make a bit of difference.
Yeah.
But not that much.
Yep, so 2, and that is 5 at -1, so 3 up saves on that Obliterator. Takes a wound.
No, so one's gone.
Yeah. The underslung Gatling at the Havoc. Again, hitting on 5s. Re-rolling 1s and 2s, 3s and 4s misses. Only 1 hit so far. They all miss. Strength 5 again. So 4s re-rolling 1s. That's a hit at -1, so a 4 up save on the Havoc.
Uh-oh.
He's fine.
Oh.
Now some heavy, some Storm Bolter shots from the chest with Bolter Drill. So these hit on 4s because it's not heavy. Re-rolling 1s and 2s. 3s become misses because of the Alpha Legion trait.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5s and 6s to wounds. Re-rolling 1s because of the Lieutenant. I have forgotten this so far, but I'll remember it from now on. The Warlord trait is Storm of Fire on the Space Marine. I forgot about that. So those are at -2. I think that moved. And that's a regular one.
Okay, so
that's a -1.
I'll do the 2 first.
So 2 4 up saves and 1 3 up save. And a 3
Nailed
up
it.
save. Is it alright?
Yeah!
One Havoc's holding on.
Here we go. Come on, tough boy. He's getting a name.
Rinse and repeat. Same modifier. So this is the Redemptor Heavy Gatling. 5s.
One at the back. Yeah.
5s. Rerolling 1s, 2s, 3s and 4s become misses. That's disgusting. 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, sorry.
Jeez, Patrick.
Yeah, that's 3 up saves on the Obliterator.
Oh no.
Only takes a wound. It's not bad.
I got away with that.
Yeah, it's not bad. The Havocs. 5s, rerolling 1s and 2s. Those 2 are misses. 4s, rerolling 1s. Just the 1 -1 on the Havoc.
This will be the one that does it. to 5.
No, it's fine.
Double hard Gary.
Right, okay. We're going
I'll
to
call him
remember...
Harry, actually. Harry the Havoc. Surviving like a boss.
We're going to remember Storm of Fire, though, okay?
Oh, we're close.
Any
Yeah.
6s to wound, right?
Oh, no.
Okay, so this is on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. For the
What's this now? Sorry.
Storm bolters that have it
Oh, okay.
in his chest. Yeah. 3s auto miss, 2s reroll because of the chapter master. 5s and 6s rerolling 1s. So that's 2, no AP, 3 up save.
Yeah! The tank.
Okay, last Redemptor. Exactly the same thing again, only he's got a macro plasma incinerator.
I can take it.
now.
There's nothing you can fire at me. I feel some ones coming on.
Unsurprisingly, I'm not going to overcharge this because he's currently at -2 to hit. So
You Imperial coward.
D6 shots on the macro plasma at the obliterator. 1. On a 5.
One's all you need.
Rerolling because of the chapter master. It's still a miss. 6 undershot
bad.
slocks at the havoc. 5s.
Oh, that's not
Rerolling
great.
everything but the 3. Okay, so 4 hits. And then
Come on.
force to wound, rerolling once.
Harry the Havoc.
1 there. Okay, so 1 at -2, which is a 5 up save. No,
That's a shame.
And then the Storm Bolt shots are wasted.
He tried his best, but that would be...
They soaked up a lot of
He
shooting.
did. He took the whole army shooting, but
Yeah.
my Havoc squad is gone, and it's first strike to the Raven Guard.
Okay, so I played the rapid fire stratagem.
On the Indomitus Crusading Space Marines.
Unfortunately, they've moved, so they're not benefiting from the bolter drill. But they are going to get 20 shots with that rapid fire stratagem into the obliterator. They're over 12 inches away, sadly, so hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. On those 1s and 2s. And then I need 5s and 6s to wound, rerolling 1s. 1 reroll here. Right, so it's 3 at -1 and 1 at -2 because we remembered again.
Yes, we have.
Very sporadic.
Okay,
fine.
so they're saved, and then looking for...
A 4 up save on this one.
Nailed it. Tanked them all.
He's just taken a massive rapid fire load.
Tanked them all.
Alright, I'm going to shoot the assassin at the
The assassin's there in the Vindicator.
exalted champion over there.
Green.
The only problem I have
Purple.
with this is that I've never seen an assassin not roll a 1. On the first
Well,
turn,
let's
which is why I
see.
haven't used the command reroll because I always seem to roll a 1. So exhausted champion hitting on a 2. Okay, great. Wounds on a 2.
What is it?
Wounds.
What is it?
2.
Yeah.
No invuln taken, so 6 up save because it's -3.
Hell.
Oh, heyo!
I've only gone and done it.
That's why they call him the exalted champion. Okay, so I'm going to have to use a command point for the second shot stratagem from the Vindicator Assassin.
He gets
which
another
is called
go.
Double kill.
Original name.
Ironically, because it's not a double kill, I've just missed. So
Yeah.
they should call it 0 kill.
Sure, double attempt.
Okay, so he's going to shoot at the obliterator. It has to be a different model.
Oh, okay.
Again, hits on a 2. Wounds on a 2 because it's an infantry model. And 5 up save invuln. Oh, no invuln, but it's still 5 up save anyway.
Yeah.
No, so that goes through, does D3 mortal wounds for 2, dropping him down to 1, and then headshot activates, which means
Headshot activate.
on a 3+, that model suffers an additional mortal wound. So looking for a 3 to kill, and that kills him.
Yes! Pew! So my obliterators are all gone.
That is the end of my turn.
Thank God for that. At the end of Pat's turn, points wise, what have we got?
1 for first strike, and I
Yes.
got Master of the Warp. And then I'm going to discard Psychological Warfare, because I just don't realistically think I'm going to get it. With
Okay.
Bill's squads the size they are. They're only 5-man squads. So
The accursed light pouring
So that's
through from the warp
2
gate.
points for me. Leadership
Okay.
7, so on a 5 or a 6 they flee. Yep, so I lose 1. Dear God. Yeah, I'll take this guy.
Yeah,
There we go.
keep some incoherence a little bit.
No
Okay.
games. That's the end of the
So,
turn.
okay. Yeah, get ready for this. For Legion turn 1, the cards I've drawn. Scour the Skies. So I've just got to kill a flyer. Witch Hunter. So kill a psychic being. And Kingslayer. Should kill the Warlord.
Are you going to gamble?
The gamble. I'm getting rid of Kingslayer and Scour the Skies because of the -2 to hit. I've only gone and drawn Secure Objective 1. Wallop! Let's see how that informs my movement. What?
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 I said it had happened.
What?
I said it'd be secure objective 1.
What? Very brief phase because not a lot is on the board for me at the moment. So since I drew the Tactical Objective card for Secure Objective 1, they are still in range, but I moved them up onto the building so they can at least get +1 to their inevitable armour saves. Over here, the Dark Apostle has walk across here and advanced 4 inches to hopefully cast a prayer on this blob of Chaos Marines here. And lastly, the Havoc squad over here has moved out of hiding to try and get a bead on someone over here. Happened at the top of the round, but we're going to do it. I'm going to cast my first prayer, which will be, what's it blooming called? Illusory Supplication. Basically, you're looking for a 5+. So a prayer is cast on a 3+, but I can add 1 to the dice roll to see if a prayer is chanted by a Dark Apostle because of my acolytes, disciples. So looking for a 2+. Nailed it. So let's go. First time ever.
Simple victories.
Simple victories, yeah, I'll take that. It's delicious. Delicious. So a 5+ invulnerable save is now cast on everything within 6 inches of the Dark Apostle. Sorcerer is going to smite the flyer.
Gets past all of that -2 to hit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We deliberated granting prescience, but it would only be on one squad of 5 within the 18-inch range. So I think it's more beneficial to try and get rid of this. So there we go, looking for 5. Nails it.
Gets it. D3.
D3 mortal wounds.
1.
Okay.
Down to 7.
Yeah.
And you got another psychic power.
I have. It is Infernal Gaze. It goes off on a 5, shooting at the Valkyrie again. It's a 10.
Nice.
Gets it. 4 pluses are mortal wounds.
Oh,
there we
damn.
go. There we go.
Down to 4.
Yeah, I love that. So we're on to the shooting. We've got 3 squads of Chaos Space Marines here. I'm going to go with the first squad here. They're shooting at the Scions here, hoping to thin them out
So
a
you get
bit.
9 shots with them.
Okay, looking for 3s to hit.
Damn, re-rolling once.
Rerolling the 1.
This looks quite good.
Yes, not.
Yeah,
It's
that'll
all
do.
hit. All hit. 3s to wound.
It's like 6 wounds.
Yeah,
No AP minus, so they get their 4 up.
that's right.
Save. Oof, dropped 4 already.
I'll add some sound effects. Middle squad. Same drill. Shooting at the last 2 dudes. 3s to hit and 3s to wound. Enough.
Yep.
Hopefully enough to finish the last 2 off. So looking for 4s.
Statistically, it should kill me with 4s. Yep, last 2 dead.
Good work.
Oh, do I re-roll the command re-roll?
You scumbag.
No, that's bad, isn't it? That's not very nice.
Oh,
That's power
do
play.
it. Do it.
Nah, it's a waste of
Do
command
it, you
point
gamey
anyway.
cheese master.
Alright,
No,
first strike as well.
First
First strike.
Oh yes, wonderful.
Nice.
After some debate, I've got my final 5 here. They still can't target the primaries because the flyer is nearer. But with the bolter drill, I'm going to look to shoot the Raven Guard, but it will be -1 to hit because of the Raven Guard rule. So it's a bit of a taste of my own medicine.
Bolter
here.
drill though, so you get 8 shots.
Bolter
at
drill,
least.
8 shots.
Hasn't moved.
Yeah, let's give it a go. 4s to hit.
That'll do it.
Now I'll do nicely.
Re-rolling the 1.
Reroll because of my dude. Ah, that's a shame.
That's not a Bill roll, is it?
No, it's not a Bill
That's
roll.
brilliant.
I'll be rolling like a Pat or a Dave.
Toughness 4, strength 4.
Yeah, 4s.
And another great
Oh,
roll.
rolling like a king.
That's really good.
Rolling like a king.
And I get my 3 up
I
armor
could do it with a
save
lieutenant,
hit.
but they don't exist.
3 up armor save hit. Kills the Primaris Marine.
No
Nice.
way. No way. Killed to the old dogs. Take that, children of the Raven. Moving on to the Havoc shooting. I'm split firing with this squad of Killy Death. So the two on the right, their closest target is the Primaris Psyker. The two on the left, their closest target is the Flyer. So we're going to look to achieve our tactical objective first and shoot the chain cannon at Little Miss Sideways Head, Hammerhead Sharkman over there. So
I think his name's Espen Lacano from
whatever.
Black Fortress, but he's
about to be a hot mess.
It's a really cool model.
All over that lovely news tower. 3s to hit. Powerful.
Pretty good. Strength 5 on the chain cannon against toughness 3, so 3's to wound. That's 4 wounds.
Yeah.
At AP -1. He has got 4 wounds actually and 5+ save, but sadly no invuln, so 6s. This can't kill him. Oh, it can kill him unless I roll a 6.
I need a 6 here to
You need
survive.
6s to live. No way.
So he's down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
I don't think the autocannon will probably
Yeah, let's fire the
destroy his face.
autocannon straight away. We're going straight in hot dice to hit. 2 hits with the autocannon. Strength 7.
So 2's to wound. 1 wound.
Oh, no
How do you
way.
feel about that?
I feel gutted if I'm honest.
Are you going to do a reroll, or are you going to just hope I don't pass my...
What do you need to save? What's the AP?
Or it might be AP -2, it might be straight dead.
Yeah. Let's research this first before I start chucking command points around.
It's AP -1.
Ah!
So I get 6 up save.
Okay, I'm going to count on the fact that you're going to
Fail a 6 up save.
cock it up, yeah. I don't think you can do it.
It's the same chances as me seizing the initiative.
Yeah, it was. I should know better. There's no way you can roll a 6. We're going to shoot the second chain cannon at the Flyer.
8
So,
shots hitting on 5s.
yeah, 5s because of its flying.
Supersonic and...
So we've got 2.
Yes, not bad. 5s and 6s. Strength 5 against toughness 7.
1
One.
wound, AP -1, so 4 up save. Nope, so it takes another wound,
Let's
down
see.
to 3.
It's all starting to work now. And straight in with the other autocannon.
Oh!
2 hits.
4s to wound.
2 wounds.
No way, this will kill him if I don't pass one. So that is -1 still, so 4 up saves. No,
He's alive on 1 wound as well.
Okay, I've played Endless Cacophony on this unit here, so we're going to do the same again. So we've got 2 wounds to take off a Psyker and 1 wound to take off a Flyer. So
I like the Psychers just put up a psychic barrier and deflected all of those bullets rolling
have you seen
a 6.
Have you seen Astartes? The
Yeah, it's
YouTube?
awesome.
This is that.
Yeah,
Times
and then
a billion.
as the chain cannons were down, he's like, I'm exhausted. And
Yeah.
his shield goes down and then they shoot again.
Yeah. For Slanesh.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
I did double 6 to keep him alive, but at least he's got the auto cannon if it does
There's
happen.
no way you can roll 2 6s.
No way I can roll 2 6s. I've already rolled a 6 for
Prepare.
Season initiative and 6 to save him already.
Why are you enjoying
No,
yourself?
he's dead. 3 3s. At least the auto cannon's wasted.
Yeah. He's painted him against the wall.
And that gets you...
That gets me my...
kill the Psycho. Witch
yeah,
Hunter.
Witch Hunter. And then... So it wastes the autocannon shot which was declared against him. So we're straight on to the second chain cannon against the Flyer. We've got 1 wound.
5s.
Hitting on 5s.
2 hits.
Just a 2.
Wounds on 5s and 6s.
No wounds.
Nothing.
And then 2 shots off the auto cannon on 5s.
Come on.
1.
Come on.
The old 4
What
to
do I do?
wound. Strength 4 against toughness 4.
I'm going to come on, re-roll that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No!
No. So the
What
Flyer
a
survived.
waste. What a waste.
Well,
Well,
you got the command point for killing the character.
yeah, I gave it a go. At the end of the Alpha Legion turn 1, I have scored
4 points.
4 points because I got first strike. I also killed the witch. And I have secured objective 1 with my Lord and Sorcerer.
Which was your double gambit, so you got 2
Yeah,
points for that.
so I got double points for that.
And in the lead.
So it's 4 points to 2.
Yep, 4 points to 2.
First time for everything, taking an early lead. On to Raven Guard, turn 2. Okay, so Pat's turn to draw the cards for turn 2.
I've got secure objective 4, which is in my deployment zone. I've got Kingslayer, and it's Abaddon. He's not even on the table. And I've got
Alpharius, thank you very much.
Supremacy,
Mm-hmm.
which is control 3. At the moment, I'm controlling 2, so I think I can probably either get some Scions down in a deep strike onto 1.
Yeah, you might be in a good position to get 3.
Thing is, to get 4, I'd have to move. I don't think anything can actually get there this turn, and I'd have to drop a Scion.
Where is
there.
4? 4's right over in the corner, so...
Yeah, but I moved the...
If you move over there...
that Intercessor squad on them earlier in the game,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Did they start there?
No. These Raven Guard here, with the 10, veteran Intercessors did, then I thought I'll push them up and use the rapid fire strategy.
Sure, okay.
So I think I'm going to bin 4, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think I could do... I'll see what I'm going to get anyway, and I'm not going to get Kingslayer, so discard those and get double.
Okay, they're in the bin. What are you drawing next?
I am drawing 1, which is worth double. Blood and Guts. Score 1 victory point if enemy unit was destroyed in the fight phase. 3 or more enemy units were destroyed during the fight phase this turn. Score D3 victory points instead.
So you need to kill something in combat.
Yeah, which I mean is not the old Primaris Space Marines forte.
No, it's... Well, are they veterans?
Name a dedicated Primaris combat
Well,
unit.
they're veterans
Reavers,
of the...
which no one uses.
No. But they've got 2 attacks now being veterans, have they not?
3 attacks. Primaris get 2 each anyway. And then for veterans they get 3 attacks
Well,
each.
in that case, they're quite tasty in combat.
Right, he's got 1 wound left. So he's dropped into hover mode to get the +1 to hit because he desperately needs it. I think he's hitting on 6s now, but he stayed where he is.
Okay.
These guys have moved up. I've got Blood and Guts in the tactical objective, so I've got to try and get them to overrun that amazing looking fort of Chaos Space Marines there.
Yeah, that's quite... Let's look at it from the other side. Hang on.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Go across here. You just see them facing down against that bunker bursting with Space Marines. And then the rest of the shooting armies moved up. They're quite slow, so the Redemptors have barely got out of the deployment zone. The Centurions have moved up. The Infiltrators have come down over here, and I rolled a 5 for advance. So they're over here. They've got a little... just to create some space, because I know the Terminator's coming down.
Yeah, so you're just trying to stop my options for deep striking.
Assassins stayed still, and then at the back, the Infiltrators have spread out as well.
Nice bit of screening at the
Sorry,
back.
the Intercessors have spread out.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 Scion squads in reserve, so they've come down on this objective here to hold that. We count these within the here as having cover as well, so that's good for them.
Yeah.
And sneakily, the second one has come down 9 inches away from the Havoc squad as well.
Oh.
So that's good. So for the Supremacy, I'm holding the Scions one, number 5. I advanced the Lieutenant in the middle here to hold 6, and then I've got 2 with the Assassin who hasn't moved at the back. I cast Smite on the nearest unit of Chaos Space Marines.
You're taking out 1 dude?
And then I cast a power that no one's heard of. It's called Self Smite, which is the double 6 followed by the command reroll for another 6 again.
Yes.
So D3 mortal wounds on myself.
That'll teach you for rolling 6s all day, frankly.
Maelstrom has gone off, so that's no invuns around him. But
And he's taken 1...
it cost him an ear. His ear has blown off.
Do you still love me, brother?
So we've got some orders actually. So
orders.
the Tempestus Prime is going to order reroll 1s on this unit here, which has a bring it down. Oh no, that's wound rolls. Let's reroll 1s. Take aim. And then on a 2+, he can do through a Voxcaster to another unit over here. So on a 2+, they can take aim as well.
No, that'll learn you, won't it?
Yeah, they're going to be exploding themselves later.
Yeah.
Which
Smells
we
like
all
barbecue.
We like that, don't we? So let's start. Rapid fire plasma. In fact, everything here is going to shoot into the Havocs. So 6 rapid fire plasma shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
I'm not even
1s.
scared.
Re-rolling 1s. Yeah, because they all killed themselves last time. So 1 hit, 1 miss, but no one's dead. 2 hits, and last guy. Re-rolling 1s. So that's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. Great. 2 wounds. AP -3. So you've got 6 up save on them. Unless they got an invuln.
Snake Eyes fall.
It's 2 damage each, so I didn't really need to overcharge. Why did I do that?
Either way, I will be taking away the Sergeant.
Yep.
The Sparring Champion and a Reaper.
Hot shot, Laz. 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling ones.
And the Havocs again.
Yep. And then it's only strength 3, so toughness 5. So 5s and 6s to wound. No rerolls. 2 wounds. AP minus 2 on the hot shot last, so 5 up saves.
Brutal.
2 more down.
Oh man, okay. It's gonna have to be yeah.
Right, this squad. There's only 3 plasma guns in range. They are not going to overcharge because they don't need to.
They don't need to. Everybody remember this.
But they're not re-rolling ones because the order didn't go off. So 3 shots hitting, they're over 12 inches. So
against the final Havoc, yeah, because of the Alpha Legion.
Because of Alpha Legion. Any 6s do extra attacks, which we've forgotten already, so
okay.
Not worried about that. 1 hit, no rerolls of 1, which would have been handy.
Yeah.
Just didn't overcharge 3s to wound. Yeah, it's a 2, of course it is.
Oh dear.
Well done, guys.
Oh well.
At least you got the objective in your bunker. The flyer.
Here we go.
Shoot a Hellstrike missile.
The super flying raspberry.
And the las cannon, both of them, at the lone.
Really?
I
Desperate.
just need to check
Desperate
if
times.
this is even possible. I think. Hitting on 5s because he's got +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Las cannon and Hellstrike, they're the same thing anyway. So 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. No, not today. It's been a payback, that, isn't it?
Boys, you in there?
And they've stalled it.
Yeah, there's yeah.
To number 1, shooting his heavy onslaught at the last Havoc.
Which Redemptor, sorry?
The one on the left.
Yeah, because I think the one on the right can't see him.
Oh yeah, because of what, the little tower?
Because of the building, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you've got
The guy at the back.
two of the dreads, the 2 leftmost dreadnoughts can see, yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot the guy at the back at the Havoc first. So I'm looking for 5s because he moved and Alpha Legion, re-rolling 1s and 2s. So after that, even with the re-rolls,
4
wounding on
hits.
4s, re-rolling 1s because the lieutenant.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yep, and those are Storm of Fire as well.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 at -2 and 1 at -1. So 2 5-ups and 1 4-up. He's dead.
Yeah. See you later. Pew.
This guy here, everything else is going to the left
He
squad.
did say off camera that he was split firing
Yes.
into the Chaos Marines.
The left squad of Chaos Marines. So,
So
this is Storm.
these 4 fellows, there's 4 of them, remember, because 1 was capped.
I'll leave them anyway. I'll leave them for now.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot at the middle squad. Okay. So 8 shots with the Storm Bolters. Alpha Legion, so 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. Okay, so 5 hits. Strength 4 against toughness 4. 4s, re-rolling 1.
Oh, it's Duff.
Just 1, no AP, and they're in covers to get 2 up.
Yeah!
Okay, and then the little underslung.
Remember, I've got my invulnerable save as well.
Oh yeah, 6 shots hitting on 5s, moving heavy alpha. Rolling 1s and 2s, 3s go away. And strength more 3s. Rerolling 1s because lieutenant. 2 wounds, -1, so 3 up because of cover. 2 go down. It's in the middle squad.
Pew pew. These 5 are now being targeted by the...
Other Gatling Redemptor.
Yes.
So 5s to hit, re-rolling 1s and 2s. 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. 3 wounds at -1, so they get a 3 up because of...
Yeah.
1 goes down on the 5 squad. I should have done the underslung at the same time. 5s and 6s for the underslung Gatling, re-rolling 1s and 2s. 4s go away.
That reroll's worth its weight in gold for you, isn't it?
It's only 2 command points to upgrade to a chapter.
Yeah, and it saved you so many extra dice rolls. No.
As we say.
Yeah, but not this day.
Not today. What's for the bolter? Bolters. Rerolling 1s and 2s. They've all hit.
Wow.
And then 4s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, another strong round.
Unfortunately, there's no AP, so you get a 2-up save in that bunker.
Okay, so 1's equals dead marines.
One more dead marine.
1.
Squad. So they got 3 left. Last Redemptor is going to shoot everything at the squad on the right with 4 in it.
So you mean this squad of 4 here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy here. So he gets his. He's not going to overcharge.
Okay.
He gets his D6
Coward.
shots.
Oh,
6.
here we go. Pat's cooking on gas and plasma.
Hitting on 5s. And 6s rerolling 1s and 2s.
Oh, you saucy man. Oh.
Okay, it's not overcharged, so I think it's 3s rerolling 1s. Yep.
Oh my god.
So that's 3 wounds, 8 5 up in Varna.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
I roll in now. 5 up, invuln save.
3 dead.
3 dead.
Thinking that that macro plasma was the same as a normal plasma rifle. Actually starts strength 8.
Yeah,
goes
so I've
up
got the
to
straight
9,
from, so there's 2 more.
yeah, because I rolled 2 2s, that's 2
Is the
more.
AP different as well?
Same AP, so it's
Okay.
just his invuln on that. Saves 1, 1 more dead. Intercessors here, split fire. 5 rapid fire into there, and 4 rapid fire into 3 mountain marines. Okay, so they're within range, so hitting on 3s, all rerolls. Little chuckly. Okay, and then 4s rerolling 1s. That is 5 at -1 on this squad on the left. So they lose 2 because of cover.
Yeah.
That was that squad there, sorry.
Oh, sorry, so there's 2 dead here?
Yeah, 2 dead there. So you've got 1 left. The other 4, so 8 shots. Rapid fire into this middle one. Rerolling 2s. All hit. 4s, rerolling 1s. That is 4 AP -1, so 3 up saves. 2 go down, leaving 1.
2 lonely sergeants.
Yeah.
Okay, the assassin's done some shooting. He
Um,
fired. Go on, Pat.
He shot first at the assaulted champion, taking off 3 wounds.
This guy.
I had to use a reroll because I only scored 1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
And then he failed on his headshot afterwards.
Okay.
Spent another command point to use second shot, double kill, and took a wound off the Dark Apostle as well.
Yes.
So he's down to 3. I've chosen not to shoot the Centurions because the characters... these 2 guys are screening the characters, and I need to kill them in the fight phase to get blood and guts.
The intercessors managed to charge it in. They faced some pretty measly Overwatch shots, which nothing was effective.
2 bolt pistols off the Chaos Space.
Yeah. They stormed into the trench. They killed the 2 remaining aspiring champions.
Because they've got 3 attacks each as veteran intercessors.
They have, so they were beefed up and they were ready for it. They drew
5
their blades. And
5 models got 15 attacks on 1, and then the other 4 got 12 attacks on the other one. So
they were killed. So that's effectively it's all my troops are dead. But my lord retaliated and managed to get 1 intercessor killed in return.
yeah, he heroically intervened because he was within 3 inches.
Indeed.
He had full reruns to wound because of the Dark Apostle.
The Dark
Exalted
Apostle.
champion, yeah.
Yeah, so this dude here.
That's the end of the turn.
Yeah. At the end of Patrick's turn 2, we're just going to work out the scores. So what are we doing first?
I got D3 points for supremacy. That's just a 1, putting me up to 3.
Oh, thank God for that.
And then I got blood and guts. I killed 1 thing in the fight phase. I didn't manage to kill 3. But that's worth double, so that puts me up to 4. So that
Okay.
puts the game at 4 all.
Sweet action, but I'm very, very, very thin on the ground. But not for long. Okay, Alpha Legion turn 2, tactical objective card draw. I drew Assassinate, which is kill enemy character. Secure 5, which is currently held there and right at the fringe of the board. And the Will of Chaos, which is continue to secure an objective, which I rolled for number 4, which is the unprotected one over in that building over there. Now, I've traded those 2 in under my gamble. And for double points, I drew Master of the Warp. So all I've got to do is try and get off a power. And that'll be worth 2 victory
I
points.
don't think I'm in deny range. You've had some absolute flukes on your...
Well, bearing in mind I've got about 8 models left on the board at the present time.
Yeah.
Let's deploy some. Casting my illusionary supplication prayer just on my last remaining
Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion dudes, which isn't many. It goes off.
What does that give him?
It gives them a 5+ invulnerable save, so it just makes it a little bit harder for you to get
On the
in.
Chaos Lord? Or?
On everyone within
Oh, right.
6 inches of.
Chaos Lord's got 4+ invuln anyway.
Yes, but just on him then essentially,
Yeah.
and himself.
Nice.
Black Legion have arrived. Abaddon, and aka Alpharius, and 10 of his finest have arrived at the board's edge there.
So these are Black Legion troops.
Black Legion detachment have arrived. Everything else has stayed where it is essentially. Oh, I was going to move him out of combat, wasn't I? So I could shoot.
Yep.
So I'm just going to
Pull him back.
withdraw him to a safe distance. And
They look so lonely now, those intercessors.
yeah, it's like, oh god.
They just marauded up the board, tearing everything apart, and then all of a sudden, Abaddon and 10 Terminators
Yeah.
have teleported in front of them.
And also, over on Objective 4, 5 more of the Alpha Legion Terminators.
Drop down there.
Black Legion, don't tell anyone.
Right,
So-
those intercessors turn around like, guys, guys, help.
And
We'll get in the plane, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get in the plane.
I'm sure that plane will still be there in a second.
Okay, let's see some psychics. Okay, psychics, we're going to get that final wound off the flyer with Smite, looking for a 5. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to command point that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I need it. Yes! Okay,
So it
so
drops you down to 4 command points and D3 mortal wounds on the flyer, but he's only got 1 left. So
are you going to explode it? On a 6.
I do like rolling 6s.
You do.
Oh, did you see the 6?
I saw it. I saw it, and a little bit of poo come out. Get off. Following up with my infernal gaze against the intercessors. No, it's not happening. Never mind.
Oh, you still got Master Warp and you killed the flyer, so
Yeah.
that's good news.
Happy days. So this squad of Terminators is going to be shooting at the intercessors here. Lots of dice prepped. Stand by. 3s. 2 reroll misses because of Abaddon. So out of all those, I only missed 1. If we're forced to wound the intercessors.
I've got 9 regular armor saves.
There's no AP from the
No.
combi bolters, so
1 dice, 2 die.
no, too bad. The second lot of Terminators doing the same thing at the intercessors. Here we go. For Abaddon, forced to wound. Okay, looking for 3+ saves.
I've got to do this 2 at a time just because they'll drop down to a 2+ save once those guys are gone. So
Okay.
see, takes a wound, and then dies. Oh. Next 2. Alive. Next 2. Alive. Next 2. Takes a wound. Last one. Okay, so 1's on, 1 wound left.
Oh. There's cacophony on this squad of Terminators here. Let's see if we can finish off this squad or do some more damage to hit. Rerolling these. Oh, I've done alright there. And then 4s to wound. So a few more got through there. Let's see if we can get him safe. Damn it.
He's dead. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Oh, come on. Someone
Still
died.
alive.
Well,
Gonna have to charge him.
yeah, this is it. Terminators here managed to get off 1.5 dead guys from here. Abaddon's going to shoot his gun. Got 4 shots. Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
2 wounds. First one. Passes. It's -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Passes.
Ugh. Terrible. Summarise a quick fight phase here. All my charges were ineffective because of the range. Apart from the Dark Apostle got stuck in and mashed someone's head with his mace. The Exalted Champion got stuck in as well. So this squad of intercessors is reduced to 3 dudes.
Yeah, and I got morale to take because I lost 6 this turn.
Oh yes.
Leadership is +1 because they're veterans, so that brings it up to a 9, I think. So 4, 5, and 6 people run. 6 is all 3 gone. They shall know no fear. Space Marines get to re-roll all morale. 3, so they're fine.
Okay, that's a shame. At the end of Alpha Legion and Black Legion turn 2, I have scored 1 victory point for the Will of Chaos because I rolled for objective 4, and I got a power off with my smite blowing up the Valkyrie, which is doubled, so I gain
2 command points for that, and
not command point, victory
sorry,
points.
2 victory points for that, putting you up to 7 in total.
Glorious. So it's 7.
3.
Oh, but what can Patrick do now?
I drew secure objective 2, which
Easy peasy.
was the assassins on, so that should be alright.
Yeah.
Secure objective 6, which is in the middle as well, so that's good.
Yeah, right in the middle, which
Then I
you've
got
done.
priority orders received, which is generate another objective immediately, and your warlord has to do that, which is secure objective 3,
Which is
here. So basically, I need to
How epic does this
kill
look? by
all
the way?
of these guys off, and then charge him in and kill him off basically, and then I'll be on objective 3. It's difficult, but Bill's ahead, even though we're probably winning the on the floor game.
Yeah.
But he's ahead in points, so I need those points because that's 3 plus. That's worth 4 points. That now, so that's a big
Brutal.
score of that.
Okay. Let's see some
on to,
psychics.
Yep, psychics.
We'll go straight in.
Yeah, null zone for the librarian. Goes off on an 8. Yeah, that goes off. You probably in deny range if you want to deny that.
I do want to deny.
So you need a 10 to deny that.
Yeah, watch this. Nope.
And then I'm going to cast Might of Heroes on my Warlord, which I think is a 5 or a 6. So that goes off with an 11. What's that? Orders are move, move, move on this one. So they get to move as though it is the movement phase. And then on a 2+, last time I rolled a 1 for this, through the box to the other one to move, move, move as well. Well done, lads. Thanks for coming.
Tell you what, take 5.
Yeah.
Take a knee. Get some ration packs on board.
Everything into the Terminators. Rapid fire plasma, no rerolls. First guy, 2 hits. Second guy, it's overcharged, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strong
And then
rolling.
last one. Yeah. 3s to wound. 2s to wound actually, because strength 8 against toughness 4, isn't it? Oh, 2 1s, but that's 4 AP minus, whatever. So I think you get 5 up Crux Terminator, do you? With
They've got a 5+ save Terminators.
it's probably 5+ anyway.
Yeah.
For -3, so each fail is a dead Terminator though.
Oh dear.
2 dead.
2 days.
It's not bad though.
No, that'll do. I want to keep my fists, so should be 3 power fists left. Okay, hot shot lads at the same Terminators.
3s, no rerolls. 5s and 6s to wound. 4. Oh, do you know what we need to remember next time we shoot some Scions? 6s, they get extra shots. Never remember that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
-2 actually on these, the hotshot lads. They're quite strong.
So 4s.
Yeah. 1 takes a wound. This Redemptor is going to shoot everything at these Terminators. So he's going to overcharge his back row plasma incinerator.
Yeah, come on, let's see some more wounds.
-1 to hit because he's moved. So D6 shots. 1. Hits on a 4. Hits. No, wounds on a 2. And then the Terminator save. No, so that's just 1 killed.
I'm gone.
6 underslung shots. 3s. And 4s, rerolling 1s. So that's 2 2-ups on that Terminator.
Safe. Finally, Terminator armor saved someone.
Yeah, that's the underslung. So it should be 3-ups, yeah. Never mind. Before I was the Gatling, they passed all those saves. Now it's the Stormbolt.
It would have been on a 3+ save needed, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not a 2, but we made it anyway.
8 shots hitting on 3s. rerolling 1s for Chapter Master. 4s to wound. Again. But 6 is a -1 this time, which we will remember because of Storm of Fire.
What are some 6s?
2 -1.
What does that mean?
And 2 regular 1s. Rerolling 1s. 3 regular saves at 2 up. And 2 Storm of Fires at 3 up.
Right, 3 up saves first.
Takes a wound.
So, gone, yeah. And these ones?
2 up regular Terminator saves.
Oh dear.
1's dead. Who do you want of these?
I will take the guy off the edge.
He is going to fire everything at this Chaos Lord here. He's not screened because there's only characters in front of him. So he's going to take 18 Gatling shots first. That's both the underslung Gatling and the heavy because they're the same profile.
Wisdom.
4 rerolls except for 4s. Because they're heavy, he's missed the 4s. And then strength 5, so 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. That many.
God, blimey.
4 up saves on this Lord. So he's dropped 3 wounds so far, leaving him down to 1.
He's got 1 wound left.
He takes 8 Storm Bolter shots. 3s. And 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so 5 3-up saves. He's to fail 1.
Gone.
Yep, he's gone.
Whack, whack.
Tempest's firing everything at the Terminators. So
those ones down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gatling shots. 4s because he moves. Rerolling 1s and 2s.
He rolls.
Okay, and we're going to remember Storm of Fire again.
Yes.
Maybe.
Do you remember Storm of Fire?
3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Okay, so
You're rolling
4
so
at
high right now.
-2, and 7 at -1.
So these are 4s.
Yep. Pass them all.
Safe.
7 3-ups. 3, so 1.5.
Yeah. Right, to summarise some more brutal shooting, where the Terminator's gone. They've been wiped off the board by a combination of these tasty little so-and-sos and the underslungs from over here, and a pistol shot to the head killed the Exalted Champion, and these guys took off 3 Terminators, didn't they?
Yep.
Leaving
They took a couple of Terminators.
Abaddon and his little brother, his little buddy, on his own. Okay, so now
last
we've got
thing's the
an
assassin.
Assassin's going to shoot towards
Abaddon. So
not Abaddon.
2 to hit. Yep. 2 to wound because he's got the infantry keyword. Obvious command point reroll for the assassin. Yeah. No invuln, so 5-up save.
Is it? I think it was his invuln.
He can't have an invuln on this because it's assassin shot.
Okay,
So he gets 2-up, goes to a 5-up.
Right.
2 passes anyway.
Ah,
So wasted command point there.
huzzah! The captain made it in gloriously, as with the lieutenant and a dreadnought. The librarian failed to make the mark.
Even with a command reroll.
Even with command reroll. So Patrick is down to 2 command points now.
Down to 1 command point actually.
Are you really? One
Yeah.
command. Okay, so it's 1 command point left each. What are you going to do now?
I am going to fight with the captain because that is the
That's the
right
tactical
thing to do.
Yes.
So he has Might of Heroes on him as well,
That's right.
which is quite handy. So he gets 5 attacks base, an extra 1 for being for Might of Heroes. He's got a Power Fist, so strength is now 10. Hitting on 4s because of unwieldy, rerolling 1s and 2s. Can't reroll that 3. Can reroll 1s and 2s. Okay. Wounding on 2s. It's 5 go through, and rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant next to him.
It's a lot gone through.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds. But you've got a. Does he have an invuln?
He does have the Dark Apostle has a 4+ invulnerable save. So he's lost-
1 goes through.
Lost 1 wound.
D3 damage for the Power Fist. Oh, kills him.
Smash. Douche.
And then consolidate in to claim the objective.
It was a pretty even fight. The Dreadnought trod on the 2 little dudes that follow the Dark Apostle around. They're now a mess on the floor. And the Raven Guard are rampant.
It's I've scored 1 for secure objective 2.
So you've
which
secured
is the assassin.
2 over there.
Secured 6, which is in the middle. So that puts me up to 6.
Yeah.
And then I got priority orders received. I managed to get my Warlord into combat, killed the guy. If you achieve this, you score both the number of victory points stated on the bonus tactical objective, which is 1, putting me up to 7, and an additional 3 victory points for priority orders received, putting me up to 10.
Oh, wow.
It was a difficult one to get because you have to get rid of the Warlord, but luckily he was.
He did well
at the
there. He
forefront
did very
going to
well.
combat.
Yeah, well, I've got like 7 dudes left, so I'll teach you a thing or two. All that's happened is I've moved Abaddon up with his last remaining child Terminator. The Lord's come down off his perch. They're all going to try and get at the big game hunter here. The Sorcerer is there, see what he can do.
Get some smite off when you
get some smite. And over here, the Terminators are going to make a run for objective 2 because I drew initially Supremacy and Defend Objective 2, which I have binned off in a gamble, and I drew Big Game Hunter, so I can kill the Dreadnought, and hopefully at some point, maybe, if the game lasts that long, secure Objective 2. My rolling has come back to haunt me as my Sorcerer whiffed on both Smite and Infernal Gaze. I even used my last command point to try and get the Smite off, to no effect. So thank you for coming. Straight into the shooting. Abaddon's going to shoot his gauntlet into the Dreadnought. 2+, re-rolling the 1. 4 hits. Strength 4, so it's going to be 5s to wound.
Yeah, they're toughness 8, those Dreadnoughts, I think.
Are they? In which case it's 6s, nothing.
Or even if it is 5s or 6s, you've got 4s there.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, the Terminator. How many shots have I got with him?
4.
All hit. Again. 2 wounds.
2 6s.
Yeah.
3 up save. Fine.
The Lord with a bolt pistol. Hits, looking for a 6. Nothing.
No, Redemptor's stuff was 7 actually.
Okay. Either
I
way.
remember that.
Okay, and on the far side, the Terminator is going to shoot the Intercessors.
20 shots there.
Yeah, hosing down. Force for them to wound.
All 3 ups.
Yeah, here we go. 1 guy dead.
1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
The Lord took it on the chin, took a wound, charging into the Dreadnought, which allowed the rest of them to get in, especially Abaddon. I'm looking for the Big Game Hunter points there.
Lieutenant Heroic.
Oh yes, yeah, he's going to try and die beneath my blade. And over here, the Terminators made their 7-inch charge into the Intercessors. So we're going to start over here first. The Talon of Horus is going to strike the Dreadnought. Looking for 2+. Re-rolling the 1 miss. All hit. Strength 10, toughness 7.
Yep.
3s or more to wound. Oh dear. Only 2. And it is AP -4.
So go straight through.
Yeah, and it's D3 damage.
So he takes 3 wounds.
Only 3. Jeez, that's not good. Okay, in with the Terminator. Sorry. Terminator's 2 attacks with Power Fist.
Both hit?
Yeah. Strength 8, so it's 3.
3s, yep.
1 got
wound.
through.
What's the minus? -3.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's -3. Fails. Another D3 damage. 3. Dropping him down to 8 wounds.
Still terrible. Thought we were going to do it now.
Got the Lord.
The Lord's just got
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Hitting 2s, rerolling 1s. Because himself. Wounding on 5s and 6s. 1 wound, no AP, because it's just a chainsword, 3 up save. It's fine.
I really expected more from Abaddon. Rising the combat over here, the Terminators use their Power Fist and smash the Primaris and have consolidated a little bit closer to that number 2 objective. And that's the end of all my fighting. You got to fight back?
Yeah. 4 attacks with the Lieutenant against Abaddon. Hitting on 3s or 2s. Well, rerolls for everything. Check my list, and he's supposed to be a Stalker Bolt Rifle, so luckily he hasn't been in combat with anything. Wounding on 5s and 6s, because he doesn't have the Power Sword. Rerolling the 1s because of himself. There's 1 wound, no AP, so I guess it's 2 up. Armour save on Abaddon.
Yeah.
Master is going to fight Abaddon. 4 attacks hitting on 3s, rerolling. Because of the Chapter Master nearby. 3 hits, strength 14, so 2s to wound, rerolling 1s because of the Lieutenant. 3, and its invuln is 4+ maybe?
Yeah, 4+ invulnerable save.
Yeah. Pass them all.
Yes!
That's the end of combat.
Sweet, okay. So that's the end of that turn. There's no points for me because Objective 2 is just out of range and I didn't land enough blows on the Dreadnought to finish it off. So the scores at the moment are 10 points to 7.
Beginning of my turn forward on the draw, I've got Defend Objective 2, which is the Assassin, is on now. Secure 5 and Defend 5, which is where these Scions are. So
yeah, so that's a locked up in the bank for you.
Yeah, so that's 3 points just moving them back because he doesn't really have anything to shoot them off there at the moment. Defend 2, I'd probably move the army backwards, shoot off here.
5 Terminators aren't going to last very long against all this.
No, and then I've got the ongoing fight there would be interesting, see who Abaddon could chew through, but by that time I'd get... Yeah, so I think we're going to call it game.
I will concede at that point because it is the likely outcome is he would have 14 points at the end of this turn and I'll be on 7.
And 14 points, but I'd killed some more models as well.
Yeah.
I think you'd pretty much be left with Abaddon.
I will doff my caps up.
Yeah, well done.
Bully.
Do you know what I think went wrong? I think too much in reserve.
Yeah.
I think for 2 rounds you were having a 2,000 point army shoot against a 1,000 point army.
Yeah, I tried the Abaddon bomb. It didn't work.
Mainly because I stole the initiative, I guess.
That happens here, doesn't it? It happens here a lot.
It's epic though.
My devastation battery didn't really work out too well, but
Suicide Scions tied you up as well.
Yeah, people in the comments. This is my first time with the Alpha Legion and Black Legion, so any hints and tips would be greatly appreciated with what I've used.
Did you have a unit of the game for you?
No. Nothing. Abaddon came in late and he disappointed me a bit. He done some good wounds, but nothing much. Terminators don't last as long as they should do, according to the law. And I've been playing Primaris for many years. Well, many years, as long as they've been out. And I'm used to things not dying as quickly as normal Chaos Space Marines. So I reckon I could probably try to use more Sorcerers to create more invulnerability.
For me, I guess it's the Chapter Master having full rerolls with Centurions pumping.
The Centurions are a very big
hundreds of
surprise.
shots. Yeah. The Redemptor Gatlings. I mean, they struggled actually against Alpha Legion. So I guess the Scions were probably the best because they can get close with their Deep Strike and with the Valkyrie, and they can carry heavy weapons at the same ballistic skill as a Space Marine.
Indeed.
And if you put them in cover, all of a sudden they've got power armor save with... They're pretty much half the price Space Marines.
Yeah.
Really good.
They're a bargain. My Obliterators didn't get to shoot a single shot.
That didn't help,
again,
did
because
it?
of the seas. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Assassin wasn't very good. Didn't kill a
No,
single
Assassin
thing.
was a bit of not as effective as it has been in previous games.
Right.
But yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you all for
thanks
watching.
for watching, guys.
Cheers.
Remember Floor Hammer.
Floor hammer.